Movie park.
The audience cheers. What a success.
Another Six Flags park.
Movie park is interesting. It's supposed to be themed as movies, but it's
There's
not
only, like-
heavily themed as movies.
So the only thing really related to movies is Star Trek. Nothing
Van
else is.
Helsing.
Yeah, but Van Helsing is just generic Van Helsing, not a film Van Helsing. Same with Wild West area, it's just generic Wild West area,
Yeah,
generic
exactly.
Santa Monica area. Everything's generic that you could see in a film, but it's not really a film.
For me, the best ride that they have, team related, is Movie Studios Tour, which is like a tourist studios, and I think it makes sense.
Movie Park Germany has staggered opening. Bandit opens at 11. We want to go on it while it's quite cold, so it's not too warmed up. Keep the roughness down. So it's going straight to Van Helsing. Always go straight to the local Passy Fox coaster.
Van Helsing is, I guess, our indoor coaster.
It's got very good theming. So that's not Batman there. That's definitely not Batman. That's not Batarangs on the side there. That's not Wayne Manor. That is definitely not Wayne Manor. So since Six Flags have gone, it's not Batman. Not the Bat side. It's the same as that down there. That's nothing to do with the Riddler. The Riddler's not doing anything there. That's just something New York generic themed, okay? Ignore the question marks that the Riddler's put, and his logo on the floor all around that area. Ignore that. It's nothing to do with the Riddler. Van Helsing.
Scary as fuck to go by myself.
Last August, these were new.
That's actually really good.
They're actually quite good. T-shirts.
We're in Star Trek now.
No, we're in Star Trek TM. Trademarked. Yes. Oh, pre-show. We've got Marcus pre-show. Okay, so basically, we're going to come in here, and then someone's going to come on screen and go, "Oh no! Like, we need to go up to spaceship." And he's going to push his button, knock us in here, beam us up. Some people, if you don't have epilepsy warning, it's fucking dangerous. Then we're going to go in here. Then a man's going to be like, stand around, and then we're going to be okay. Then someone's going to come on screen and go, "You need to go to fucking save people. I've got you a ship." And then they're going to go, "Okay, off we go." Apparently, it's something to do with the box machine as well. Yeah. I hate this station so much because they just jam everyone in. There's nowhere to go. There's no grouper. There's no bars separating everyone. Everyone gets like that. They're like, "Oh, you can fit more people in." Everyone wants to queue towards the back because the back's the best. But anyway, do go towards the back because the back is the best by quite a long way.
We did Van Helsing and then we went on Star Trek. We got both of them with no queue.
Walk in, get straight on Van Helsing, then get straight on Star Trek. Star Trek's now on 40 minutes, so that's
We got
why I'm
it
moving
on
quick.
5. That's why it's good to go to them first. Van Helsing's amazing.
you rode
like-
on your own.
I rode by myself. It was so scary. They have like this really good teaming inside. It's like an indoor coaster team that's Van Helsing, but the teaming is actually quite good. They have some effects that are good.
My favourite effect is the one at the end. It's like a smoke screen, and then they put a projector on it, like you're going to crash into a vampire, and then you've got like the statue of the vampire all beaten and destroyed at the end. I think it's like a really clever ending to the ride. I think it's a really cool thing, and I think it's a really cool roller coaster.
Star Trek
Star Trek's fun.
is alright.
It's a little fun ride. It's a good ride for this park, I think, but that's the best,
Yeah.
really, to describe it. I wouldn't rate it as like a thrill coaster, but just a good bit of fun.
It's a Mack multi-launch coaster.
One of the first to do the multi-launch or
Yeah.
the bypass.
So it launches you forward, then launches backwards to a spike, and then launches forward again, where you do the whole ride.
I think it was the first coaster to have the spike, way before Two Tatus. Sit in the back row and enjoy the spike.
Yeah.
That's what I always say.
So now we're here on the Santa Monica Pier area.
Feels
Pier-
just like California.
Yeah. So I do like this area. They are doing some improvements. No, I mean, they're not
doing
starting
some
yet.
improvements.
They're just removing stuff for now.
They said they want to remove the entire area. So some improvements. They've moved the jet skis. That's awful. I hate
Yeah,
that.
so there
the jet
was to
skis
be
were the best.
jet skis there, and the jet skis was amazing. It's the same jet skis at every park, but I think it's a good ride to have here. They're fun.
I think it's a real shame we're removing the jet skis. So the director has said that he wants to remove the entire area.
So now we're gonna do the SLC?
So the SLC has changed, I don't know how many times its name. 2020 it was MP Express. 2021 for the first couple of months or so it was Lucky Luke. Then it went back to MP Express again because they started retheming it then. And then that didn't really work. And now it went back to MP Express and now they've rethemed it again, but it's taken them like a year and a half. And now it's called Iron Claw. This year they've got a new sign out the front, very randomly. Last year they just put like name change and a little bit of theming in the station with some graveyards. It just seems like a mess, this ride. It used to originally be Erasure with Arnold Schwarzenegger. They've painted the trains this year, or last year they painted the trains so they're not quite as ugly. It used to be fluorescent yellow.
Oh yeah, it was horrible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't matter the color, doesn't matter the name, doesn't matter the teaming. At the end, it's still an SLC.
Here's the new sign.
It actually does look good.
The sign
I like we are in the Wild West area now. It fits the teaming.
I hate the station as well. This is kind of my thing, but I'm not a big fan of their stations here. I think they're free for all, messy, and it's really it annoys me, the organisation of the station. Star Trek station, the way they jam everyone in is awful. Bandit station is just as bad when we go there in a little bit. They block people off and then all of a sudden they just jam everyone in at once and then they block people off again. And it's just makes no sense. And this station's just ugly. Very ugly.
Chill teaming here. Yes.
Graveyard theming.
Oh, this is the graveyard.
Yeah, graveyard there and the graveyard there.
Yeah. Sure, right?
Right, I understand the wood, but why fucking paint bricks on a wall? It's clearly a tin shed. What annoys me is someone would have come round painting, wasting their time pasting all these bricks on, but we're clearly in a tin shed. We got a girder there. That's clearly a metal girder, not a brick shed. Oh, hate it. They added this in last year, this wooden wall, and they just put a bit of, I don't know, some fabric at the top, but not enough fabric to cover the roof. It still looks like a tin shed. Refilm it properly, or tear it down.
Bandit, yay!
Yay!
I am really excited for Bandit. Bandit is an RCCA, which is the same coaster manufacturer as Montezuma and Hopi Hari, which makes Ring Zero.
How did the SLC ride?
Oh, SFC was horrible. Horrible. Oh, so bad. I mean, okay, it's an SLC, but it was worse. It's so rough.
Bandit. It opened a bit late, it's about 7 minutes past 11. We'll let them off. Bandit is the RCCA, built by Intamin. Then 2 years later, they replaced the trains from Intamin to Premier Rides trains. The trains are very rough trains. Very rough coaster. It's because it's slow, that's why. It just needs to go faster. But anyway, did you know that Movie Park advocates dead babies? It's true. Wanted dead or alive. Look, it's Pixel Baby that they want dead. The Movie Park saying they want dead babies. Now, I personally don't think we should murder babies. Even if there was a reward for murdering babies, I don't think that's correct. Call me old-fashioned. Normally they play Sonic the Hedgehog 2 trailer up there, but the screen's broken today.
I want to go towards the back in a wheel seat because I want to have the full experience. Yay, we're next.
Next for Bandit.
So excited. Yay!
I don't like roller coasters anymore.
It's rough. Oh, it's so rough. I think it's worse now than it was last time I rode it.
Well, we're back row, we'll see.
I was last time as well. If you don't know what we're talking about, on a roller coaster train, like this type of trains, every car has 3 rows. The middle row doesn't have any wheels underneath it. The front row and the back row has wheels. These are the seats on top of wheels that are going to be the roughest. If you're going towards the back, it's going to be rougher as well. So back row on top of the wheel seat. is the roughest experience you might get. If you want to not have, you might go to the front of the train on a non-wheel seat, and it might not be as bad. Now I kind of want to ride it on this seat to see.
What, on a non-wheel seat?
On the front, yeah.
On the front? Well, test the front
Yeah,
first to the
to
back.
see how rough it is.
When it's warmed up as well. Yeah, no, maybe fuck that.
It is really rough.
They have said they want to Titan track it. So I think Titan
need
track's the
it.
best option for
Yeah,
this
it
because
does
it's
need
more
it.
a family park. So getting a more family option would probably be more appropriate for Bandit. I just wish they get rid of the whole Wild West theme. I just don't like it.
I think it matches a wooden coaster though.
Yeah, wooden coaster is easy to put in a Wild West theme. I think this is a very weak Wild West area in any Wild West area in the world. And it's just basically saying, oh, you can do a Wild West film set, and I just think that's a bit rubbish. And then you got one end, you've got Iron Claw, which was recently redone. And again, that was, I think, badly rethemed and it was dreadful. There's something quite unique in this part of the park that you will not find anywhere in any park in the world, I don't think. And that is the working film studio at the back. And there's all these warehouses where they actually film films. And so to have this in the park and not have much dedicated to that, not like really showing it off, I think it's a bit sad.
Yeah.
I think it's wasted opportunity.
Yeah, they should definitely explore that more and go for like Universal Studios Hollywood, like they did it.
Oh, anyway, we're doing Sidekick. I've seen more people throw up on this than any other ride in the world as well.
Is this pendulum flat ride? It's good. It's very forceful.
But it used to be running a lot faster and a lot more intense.
Why everything is movie park is so rough. The disco was rough.
It was a longer cycle, I noticed.
Yeah, it was a good cycle. It was fun. I love disco.
Yeah, normally it just goes over once.
We're doing the drop tower now.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes, we are.
Ooh.
Standing, flawless, ball crushing drop tower. I really like this drop tower.
I love this drop tower.
So we're going into the other part of the Wild West area towards drop tower. Looks like a ghost town. Whether or not it's meant to be themed as a ghost town, I don't know. But it looks like a ghost town. It's all boarded up. Everything's all shut. There's nothing really exciting there. But now all of a sudden this year, they've created a whole new sweet shop in one of the shops in the ghost town. So I don't know. It doesn't feel like a ghost town now, but the new shop looks amazing. It's got some amazing sweets in there. We're going to quickly go check that out first.
Oh yeah, it looks nice.
Probably quite expensive though, I can imagine. How's everyone's like? Is anyone concerned about their balls yet?
Nope.
Was that good? I'm not doing that again.
I like that. I like that.
I loved it. It was very comfortable.
Right, this is not Batman the Ride. Not Batman the Ride. This is Time Riders. We are not going in Wayne Manor. Hello. This is definitely not Wayne Manor. No, this is not Batman, not Wayne Manor. Yes, that is John Cleese's Batman. Yes. So this is pre-show one. This is pre-show one is Corridor. Corridor's one of my favourite pre-shows. We got quite a few. This is not Wayne Manor, and she is not Alfred. German Joker has appeared. No, German Joker has not appeared. German Joker is not here. We're okay. We're not being evacuated through the Batcave. Okay, there's no Time Riders, not Batman. So do not worry, there's no German Joker here. And this is not the Batcave either. So don't worry about that. We're not going through the Batcave. And yes, that is John Cleese. Not the Batcave.
What is it? What is it? Called?
Not Batman, that's what it's called. Not Batman. I'm Time Riders.
It's like a simulator, kind of like Star Tours from Disney Hollywood Studios.
With lots of pre-shows.
A lot of free shows. I'm gonna be fair to Movie Park. It's quite similar, but not necessarily a compliment to Movie Park. It's just because I don't like the one on Disney. I think it's like an outdated version of a simulator, but it's alright. I like the team that they have inside. That is clearly not Batman. The last pre-show, I like the way they have all the. I thought that was gonna be the ride. To be honest, it's a lot of commitment
when you
to
go
a
to the next
pre-show.
room and everyone's like, "Oh, this is the ride."
Yeah.
But it just goes to show, Movie Park Germany, even their simulators are rough.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Wow.
So violent.
Yeah, it's a very violent, very violent place.
Like everything else in this park.
Yeah, like violent wooden coaster, violent simulator,
Violent
SLC.
SLC, violent disco.
So we're going to the front now. We're going to go to Area 51. So it's good not to do this first thing in the morning because a lot of people rush in there. And then around lunchtime, no one's at the front of the park. So that's when we go in there. You've got a gold season pass. So we need to go pick that up as well. Season passes here, they do offers occasionally and you can get 25% off, which we did for Gabby. So it was something like €100. This includes your parking, unlimited entrance here. One, bring a friend from your second visit. Discounts for friend tickets. The friend tickets go down to €29 each. It also gives you free entry into Bottrop, Slaghowen, Parque Warner Madrid, Parque de Atracciones, Belantis. It gives you a discount at other parks as well. One free entrance to Efteling this year. That's added on. So when you think Efteling is like €45 a time,
It's so worth it.
it's the movie park pass is really good value.
Yeah.
Really good value. So I've got platinum, you've got gold. Platinum also gets you, platinum was a little bit more, but you get an extra bring a friend. So because I'm here so often, the extra bring a friend is worth it for me. And then I get 25% discount in all shops and
It's a
food.
lot.
25 is
It's
ridiculous.
a lot.
When you compare that, it's like 5% at Toverland and 5% at Efteling, 25%.
Or like 10% on the Wallabies Park.
Yeah.
25 is a lot. And they do have a very good merchandise on this park.
Yeah, they're good. Good t-shirts, amazing mugs. It's really worth it, I think.
We did Area 51. It's a boat ride themed as Area 51 Aliens. It is a good boat ride. It has a lot of indoor theming, a lot of indoor section. It's not that wet, so you won't get very wet on it. It has 2 drops.
First one you could get wet.
Yeah.
First one's very clever. It's a very shallow drop, but because it's indoors, it feels like it goes on forever. You do get wet on the first drop. So Area 51 was renovated in, I think it's like 2018, 2019. So it's one of the more modern renovations that the park's had. It's good. I'm glad they renovated it. It used to be themed to Bermuda Triangle, and they've got a clone of the Bermuda Triangle one at SeaWorld in Australia. If you want to ride, see what the original's like, take a trip over to SeaWorld Australia, and then you can see what it used to be like.
Now it's lunchtime, so food options on this park.
So we have Hollywood pizza, pasta and salad. We're just by there at the moment. This is new for this year. It's currently in a soft opening at the moment. It's an unlimited all-you-can-eat style buffet. Depending if you're really hungry and if you've got loads of time, you can go in there. Place I tend to recommend though is the noodle place. So you get chicken or vegetables. Originally, it was back in the other direction towards the Nickelodeon land. They moved it over here to make it bigger because it's been really popular. So I do recommend that. There are a few places around here where you can pick up bratwurst and currywurst as well. There's a few sort of burger places, chicken places, and there's a Subway, but the queue for Subway is always really long.
The group is getting the backyardigans credit. The kitty credit here in the Nickelodeon area.
Nickelodeon area's got some queues compared to the other side.
Yeah.
But everything's on 20-25 minutes around here.
So they have like 3 roller coasters here. Backyardigans, which is the kiddie coaster. Ghost Chaser, which is the SpongeBob Wild Mouse, which is Marco's favorite wild mouse.
Yeah, you feel like you're going to crash and die on that one.
Oh yeah, it's
So much
crazy.
fun.
It's absolutely crazy. And there's Jimmy Neutron, which is an inverted family coaster with lap bars. It's actually quite good. Oh, and there's like the 4th coaster that is not Nickelodeon themed, but like it's this area as well, which is Movie Studio Tour, which is one of my favorite rides in this park because it fits the theming of movies perfectly.
Kind of feels like an odd outliner. You're in this Nickelodeon land, and then all of a sudden you got movie studio tour.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to be in this
corner.
area, but anyway.
Yeah, I just think this whole area needs a retheme. So
It kind of does. So this is the daughter log flume. It's incredibly wet. So wet. So wet.
yeah,
Yeah, if you see the face of the person that just dropped.
yeah. I mean, I hate to say it, but
It's
yeah,
like-
Dora's wet.
Is ridiculous. And I feel like the theming is just dreadful. I don't know. It's like a purple faded mountain with. Do they have the dinosaurs here? The crocodile. They used to
No,
have.
the crocodile's the other side.
I need to see the crocodiles.
Yes.
Yeah, so they have these crocodiles that look like board people crocodiles. It's like a 2D theming. I just don't like it.
I
feel
don't
like-
mind it. I think it's cool little purple mountain. So many logboats are just completely naked. I like that it's got like a little mountain.
Oh yeah, it's cool that it has a mountain. What is this? Oh, is this the
That's
one
the
that is-
driving school for like little kids. And they go learn how to drive, but it's hilarious. They all stop at red light. They give way. They go round roundabouts. They stay on the right side of the road. It's hilarious. So funny. This is crocodile shot about.
Oh, there goes SpongeBob on a parade. Yeah.
Have you seen him go round before?
No.
It's hilarious, isn't it? Squidward on the back dancing always makes me laugh.
Jimmy Neutron is quite good. He has some good forces for a family coaster. He has some good helix. And the Wild Mouse is just good fun.
One of my favourites because it's rough and you feel like it's going to derail or something and then it smacks your back.
The drops on it are amazing. The thing with this Wild Mouse, it has like one lap bar for the whole row. So when I go with Marcus, I'm quite small under him. So I have this huge gap with my lap bar. It feels like I'm just gonna fall over. It's awesome. Now the group is doing daughter log flume. And we're just gonna stay here holding the bags and filming and taking photos because we don't wanna get that wet. One of the best rapids ever and one of the best rides on this park. According to Marquis, the best ride of movie park.
Yeah, I think the rapids are the best ride in movie park. I think they're fucking brilliant.
They are amazing. I never seen a rapid so well themed as this one. They barely get you wet, but they're focused on having a theming. It's called Excalibur and it's all with this theming of like Excalibur.
Like-
there are indoor sections.
Yeah, it
outdoor
starts with a
sections.
Merlin sort of about. Yeah, and there's unicorns and skeletons and yeah, I love it. I think it's great. The theming is so good. Indoor station, so clever.
Yeah.
So I think the indoor station's really good. You have to do the rapids at movie park.
The final room that is indoors coming back to the station is amazing. If you don't like water rides, don't worry, it's not that wet. You need to be careful not to miss it because the entrance is just like a little path written like Excalibur. You can't see the rapids from anywhere on the park. So it's really easy to miss. It's right next to Movie Studio Store, which we did next.
So these are like Easter eggs in the wall. These are real pictures. That is actually opening day of movie park. Okay, so first time I saw this, I thought it was Photoshop, but no, Tom Hanks actually filmed a film on Bandit. So he sat on it for a very, very long time. Now, there was a post-it note that was like, thanks, all the best. I don't know, something signed from Tom Hanks. Whether or not that was real or not, I don't know. But with the sun has faded, so that doesn't exist. So I hope that wasn't real, that post-it note. But Tom Hanks did actually film on Bandit. So if you know what film it is, because I still don't, I can't remember. Someone did show me once, but let us know in the comments, because I need to know what film it is again. I need to see Tom Hanks on Bandit.
Movie Studio Store is one of my favorite rides here. I think it has everything to do with the park. An indoor roller coaster with an outdoor section. The story is
You're going through a tour of the movie studios.
Yeah, it's basically like the name of the ride.
It does what it says. It
Yeah.
does what it's called.
You have a pre-show like explaining that story. It's really well teamed.
Yeah,
It's
I think
really
the
well
theming's
teamed.
really well done. My only criticism is it is a bit short. I'd love one extra room or something else to happen, and then I think it'll be amazing. But I think for what it is and the rooms that they do have and the experiences you get on there, I think it's great. So right now we are next to where the old bumper cars used to be.
Bumper cars used to be right here.
Yeah, and they removed them and replaced it with picnic chairs. And it's just like, well, what else are you going to put there? So it just looks a little bit of a strange decision to remove some like kids' bumper cars and replace it with picnic chairs. I don't know. Hopefully they got a long-term plan for this.
Right. This is Park Zero for us. We did all the coasters here today. We're doing rewrites now. We did a rewrite on Star Trek and Van Helsing. Now we're gonna rewrite Bandit. Yay!
Yeah, everyone was. They could do with going on Bandit, seeing if it's warmed up.
Let's see how rough it is right now. I said I wanted to try the front, but I'm tempted to go for the back now because it's warmed up. So we need to know. We just ran really fast to Movie Studios tour again. The park was supposed to close all the rides at 5:30, although the park closed at 6. But they didn't. We got in the queue like right after 5:30, and they still let the queue open for a while.
I don't know how long they left it, but we were lucky. I'm so glad that it was open because
Oh, so worth riding again.
wanted that
And
payoff.
Movie Studios tour is amazing, and it's so cool what they do on Halloween. Halloween event on this park is brilliant. I think the mazes are very good, and I love what they do with that ride. So they kind of change some things to make it into a theme of Halloween.
It's really cool. They like change some of the screens to make it zombies come out, and they blow up Alex's head. So that's pretty cool.
The pre-show changes and the actual ride as well. The scenes that you're going through the ride, they add some Halloween stuff on. It's really cool to check it. Very good park to come on Halloween.
Yeah, it's worth checking out, definitely.
That was our day in movie park.
It was a good day. It wasn't too busy in the end. Queues were manageable. Got re-rides on like all the ones we wanted to.
We did want to rewrite Excalibur as well because it's a great rapid. It's a dark ride almost because of the indoor parts that it has.
Excalibur's great.
Yeah, we ended up not rewriting this, but yeah, it was a very good day. And I know we talked a lot about some stuff in movie park, but it's not because it's a bad park. It's just because it is a great park. I really like it. There's some good rides in here. They don't have any like super thrill coaster or flat ride, but it's because it's not the purpose of the park. So the park is more family orientated, and that's fine. The only thing that I think it lacks a little bit is on theming regarding to films. So they do have some rides that are amazing, like Van Helsing, Excalibur, Movie Studio Tour. They are exactly what I expect to see on a movie park. I feel like, also Area 51 as well. If they start doing this to the rest of the park, I feel like it's going to be great. It's the
I
only
feel like
thing
it should focus more of an amusement park with IPs, whether it is a new IP or an already in use IP. So, for example, Star Trek, great, you got like a little Star Trek land. It feels more amusement parky. They shouldn't make the lands, I don't think. I don't think the Wild West land works, but I do think we're going to see some big changes over the years for movie parks. So I think it'd be very interesting to watch. It's got one of the most interesting histories in theme parks and movie parks around. So I'd just love to see how things progress. It's like they got a new team in. I mean, losing the jet skis, it's all part of a bigger plan. It's not just getting rid of the jet skis just for the sake of it. Keep an eye on this park is what I think. So, for example, we joke about, yes, they introduced queue times as a new attraction in 2021, I think it was 2022. And I joke about it. But if they didn't introduce queue times, everyone would complain that they still don't have queue times here. So that is another positive step forward. And if they keep doing these little positive steps, I think it's going to put them into like a really strong position. And with some of the rides, they are good, fun rides. You're not going to get a number one, but you're going to come have a great time, enjoy some good rides. If you're looking for some credits, you've got quite a few credits here to get. I have a good day at Big Park. I joke, but have a good day.
Plus, you can also combine with a trip to Phantasialand. That's where we're going tomorrow. We already have a vlog about that, so make sure to check it as well.
And we'll be back at Movie Park for Halloween.